21, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, you finish installing your sync icons, okay? No, I will not finish installing sync icons. Excuse me? Like, do you even see what version OBS is on? Oh, frickin' frackle, my dude. Oh frick, why the frick did I do that, bro? Okay, gotta be alive right now. Oh yeah, Discord. Alright, Leroy Jenkins. Huh. Reloading the R8. Excuse me, I can't afford an R8. Do you know how much Audi R8s are? Look at this. Audi R8 2017 price. I don't think you understand. From 160, I can't afford that crap. Well, hold on, YouTuber. Oh, nah, fam. Oh, frick. Video output low. Excuse me, YouTube. What do you mean? My video output is nice. I don't know what you're saying. Well, dropped frames 0. So, excuse me, YouTube. I don't understand you right now. You are not being nice. You are not being nice. That's what I'm gonna say. See, look at this, man. So I started streaming at like 9, you know, right there. Then boom, 1 view. All right, yo, what's up, the 1 viewer that is watching? Oh, not freaking 9 plus. Oh my god. Discord. Oh, you better win. Oh, sweet. Just won my first game on the Wii U. God bless. No, screw McAfee. But potato. Good job. That's beautiful. Oh yeah. You freaking moron just got it. Good job. XD. Because you know I'm the best. Hold on. Non-aesthetics. Our kids' show's too sexy. Johnny, your thing is being racist. Your files are too powerful. Oh yeah, you freaking morons. Okay. Well, that was pretty Gucci. I mean, like, you know, it ain't. I hate myself too. Just like you can hate me, just at least know that I also hate myself. All right, hold on. I'm gonna finish Ddlc, cause you know. Yo, who's watching? 1 viewer left. Excuse me? You can't just do that to me. You're disobeying. Hold up. Every day. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. In those sorts of things, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're really embarrassing. I mean, like, really, and people would make fun of me. Oh, frick. Return. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, you boy? Well, yeah, I guess I do. It feels like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our own individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. And I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you are a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? You know what? Hold on. Let me go into settings. Can I change my name? Poo poo. Hold on. Let me look up something really quick. Hello, live. Possible to change name, Doki Doki Literature Club. And without having to skip through, I changed my name. Can you give me step by step how to do it? I've tried, but it says it doesn't seem to work. Save the game, don't quit the game yet. Percent app data. Percent. Okay, percent. Okay, percent. Data, percent. Okay, yeah. Percent app data. Okay, percent frick. Okay, so percent app data percent slash renpy. Okay, yeah. Ddlc. Move the save files to desktop. Hold up. Real quick. And DDLC, and they're deleted after you shut down the game, except for the one called President. Rate persistent, which seems to store everything you've done through. Then I deleted first run. Wait, I did it a bit a longer way. Yeah. I want to start fresh. Hold on. So what it's saying is I should. Okay, so I should. So, let me open this. A notepad or something like that. Jesus, okay, never mind. Not notepad. Wait, no, let me move this back. Let's exit the game. Main menu. Yes. Quit. I swear to God, if this messes up my crap. Doki doki. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Ah, it doesn't do anything. Wait, is it saying no? Okay, there. Wait, hold on. So, put the frick, bro. Save the game, don't quit the game yet. Go to app data, move the save files to desktop or anywhere with easy access. Delete the save files in the app data folder. Restart. I'm so confused. Hold on. .com. How to change name, character, in Ddlc. Name you. No, I don't want to. No. No. Jesus Christ, no. Stop. How do you... So, like, I'm just wondering... So... Okay, save the game, don't quit. Go to app data. Yeah, okay, I did that. Move save files to desktop. And I did that. Delete the save files in the app data folder. So, oh, copy them. No. So, after the game is shut. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's worth 151 kilobytes. That's worth 153 kilobytes. So that persistent is the smallest thing in my the thing right now. But when I start a new game, it doesn't allow me to do it. I don't want to delete the persistent because that stores a lot of stuff. Like that has to be worth something. I mean, it looks like a bunch of jibber jabber, but like has to be worth something. Like there's no way this is just like not worth anything. I want to see what happens if I copy and paste this into Google. Okay. No results, I'm guessing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. This is so retarded. I don't understand. Okay, hold on. So delete the first run file and then put the saves back. Okay. App data. Wait, oh, frick. Roaming. RenPy. Ddlc. Let's add this back really quick. Let's go to app data, roaming. Where is it? Where's Steam? Where's Steam? There's no Steam, is there? App data. Local. Audacity. No, I'm looking for Steam. There's Steam. Wait, what? App data. Roaming. Oh, yeah. If it takes me this whole night, don't die. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I'm just, cause I don't like my name. Files 86, Steam apps, common, Doki literature, delete first. Remember this there's always the option if you want to reset the game. Good luck. Yeah, that's very helpful. That is so freaking helpful. Oh, screw it. I don't care. I don't care if it. Wait, did you see the Discord post? All nighter, have too much fun. Too much time. Yes, I do. I do have way too much time on my hands. I have 0 things to do. Cause I just hate that I named myself Weeaboo. I didn't realize that it would be like an actual game. I just thought it would be like something silly. I just hate it. Okay, you know what? Whenever I see your boy, I'm just gonna say my name, just cause you know cause I don't know how to change it. Doki doki, do 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 do. Oh, so I already did all that. Okay, so, well, I'll share mine with Natsuki, cause you know Natsuki is pink and cute and pink and pink. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything is in a train. Wait. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I did get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same, wavelength. What the frick is a wavelength? But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type, all of a sudden. Wait, Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That doesn't make sense. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Take the A out, Doki Doki Literature Club. You gotta get some better grammar. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. Yeah, think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she says she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. My heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up, took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. I'm so confused. Like, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best that I can do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know any people like that? Of course it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. You wrote about a similar thing. You wrote about something similar today. I mean, Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something so similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Sayori or Monika? Sayori. ... Johnny, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. And I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, this one too, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aw. What? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Oh, frick. But somehow make everything in your life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. Hey, you boy. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. So, are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, and she's shaking. I'm a little clumsy. Hold on. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Wait, okay. It's a secret place I like to keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tie between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, but they're all shouting, please. But they're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's that's different. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sari always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, I guess it's just Monica. What should her voice be? I mean, she's kind of like that peppy cheerleader type. Hi again, you boy. No, that sounds just creepy. Sounds like Elmo on high levels of cocaine and crystal meth. Hi again, you boy. No, that sounds like Siri. Hi again, you boy. You know, hi again, you boy. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote? Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you don't. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you could talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get that. I get what you were saying. Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaninglessness. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. What's a cacophony? I know I'm ruining the entire game experience. Spiders aren't that bad. Sorry, one deep dang. Jesus. Have you checked Discord? Yes, I have, Ricardo. I've checked Discord. Okay, is that Discord broke? Because it keeps saying that that everywhere because of Markiplier. Cacophony. Definition. Okay, what is cacophony? Harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing my space on the paper. Wait, playing with my space on the paper. I'm just taking a sip of soda. Okay. Okay, hold on. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? What? I don't... Hold on. She just broke the fourth wall or something. Said... Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was creepy. I mean, like, I guess I'll save it. I mean, She just told me to, so, you know, I have no other choice. I'm meaningless in this sense. Like, I have literally, okay. Okay. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll all end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we could give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to actually be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Saori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Saori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least the least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expressing faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. Wait, no, that's her voice. That's everyone. Frick, you're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Wait, no way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Hold on, and I apologize for talking a lot on here. Okay. Wait, Monica broke the fourth wall. Natsuki sounds like me when I'm sick, which is me at the moment. Oh, that sucks. And I apologize for talking a lot. It's all right. Monica flips through her. Okay, I read that. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished her whatever that said. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Wait, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she initiates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. And as we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm the next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori brings her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh, I'm stretching. I know I'm like ruining the dialogue. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Johnny liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Johnny. It's not like I could compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Johnny go lower. Johnny lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, I try to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm going. Natsuki Natsuki whatever the frick that says, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called. What? Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Okay, well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, well, you don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking of something I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Come on, man. You can't put this crap on me like this, man. You can't put me on the spot like this. I don't know. I would walk home with Yuri, but I'd still want to walk home with Sayori. It might hurt her feelings a little bit because we've been friends, but God. Okay, which one should I do? I'm gonna let the two of you decide. Lamau. Okay, hold on. Like, for real, which one? Wait, hold on. I'm here. Oh, that was a voice crack. Miss Fuentes would love Monica, especially since she's the leader. Hold on, so which one should I do? Walk home with Yuri or still walk home with Sayori? Sayori? Look, can I? Where's pop-out chat? Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on. Yeah, Sayori. Okay. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Johnny. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating for something that's never going to happen? Oh, frick, why did I just click auto? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I don't know. So, what I've heard is like you could unlock different endings for writing a poem for one person specifically. Like that's just what I've heard. So, I'm gonna try to write a poem for Natsuki. So it should be like something like pretty and like cutesy and stuff like that. So frick! I already failed. Pink. Strawberry. Fluffy. Play. Oh, fuck. You know what? Screw it. Fun. Candy. Vibrant. Really? Vibrant? Come on, man. Explode. Jesus Christ, okay. That maybe shed some light on some tragedy. Well, why is she jumping up for tragedy? Vivid. Do. Shiny. Anime. Papa. Flower. Dark. Nibble. Email. Hold on, wait. Anxiety. Silly. Fuck, I failed so bad. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right your name. Mod Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as theories. Anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. I mean, sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. I mean, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, or Monica, whatever her freaking name is. I'm just going to call her Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Johnny, what's up? Johnny, what's up? Okay, I'm so bad at dialogue. Like, I would be the worst voice actor. Like, it's like not even real. I would literally be the worst voice actor on Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Johnny. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. No, virtual reality, I do not want you there right now. She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Johnny. Me? How on earth? What? Jesus. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're funny, Johnny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and let myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides besides wait for Monica. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm gonna do Monica first. I mean, I never pick her to read poems with first, so I'm gonna pick Yuri last because I cannot read her handwriting whatsoever at all. Hiya, boy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see... What? Anyway, let's take a look at today's poems. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands. I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? Not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sarah's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot more time together lately, haven't you? I mean, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. Coke is nice. I love Coke. Coke makes me happy. That reminds me about how Sarah's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Johnny, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. All right, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Okay. Sarah's been acting so much happier since you've joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the winds. Days after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, dry as a quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no one to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Man, these poems are getting really depressing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. That's just like... That's just depressing. Like, it... I just... Right. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening not to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Hold on, I might just do that. But I'm gonna make it really like way smaller than it, like, and put it like all the way up in the corner, like right there. I'm pretty sure pop-out chat is where you can have the chat on your screen while doing whatever. Natsuki, yes, Natsuki needs love. I just searched up the meaning of their names. When Monica was working on piano, and it's a reference to Monica's Cresta Duclo, a performer of a variety of instruments. Is and not supposed to be there. Erase the and it's not supposed to be. What? I'm still drinking my Coke from my dinner. They are getting depressing, which is giving me memories of fifth grade me. Oh frick, can I, like, is it possible for me to, see, no, the thing is, if I do that, screw it, I don't need to have it right there. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll share mine with Sayori. ... This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Johnny. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? Only want to see smiles on your face. I'm just ripping off the wrapper of the Coke. I only want to see the smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, you boy. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Atsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Wait, I guess you're the only one who's liked this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. Still understand. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. And we have a wavelength or something. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only existing thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. No! Johnny, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Johnny. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I'll start with Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're doing for. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Is that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, growth. It's not like I care. It's just that it's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds your poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears. That diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hands. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. It's pretty nice. Enjoyed that. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. How do I screenshot? Is it F11? Oh, frick, that just makes it full screen. I don't want a full screen. I don't want it like that either. Alt plus Z. Oh wait, that's not Alt plus Z. Can I screenshot? How do I screenshot? Alt plus F to save screenshot to gallery. Okay, so thank you. Sweet. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, now Miss Yuri. Well done, you boy. I mean, Johnny. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's great. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing the same writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Johnny? Well, you know how to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always frick. I can't pronounce things. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? ... Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come onto those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. All right. Do you want to share your problem now? Okay. Here. Jesus Christ, I wish I could read this crap. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky and expensive bliss. But beneath gray, nothing clouds, an endless engine. The easiest wood to get lost in. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build the sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently look at your foundations until you give in. On will a sudden wave of sand on will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempered by the foaming tendrils. Then back, I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth's forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her requests. But, well, I suppose it's not that bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Return, save, right there. They're pronouncing things are your enemy, huh? 'Cause they're mine, especially with my lisp being a huge problem for me. Oh. Alright. What? I'm sorry, I'm just spacing out right now. How is the stream? Okay, the stream looks pretty good. Alright. Whoa, man, it dropped at 10:28, dropped down to views. Oh, yo, I had 3 viewers, man. Alright. BRB, okay. Man, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Hold on, let me go to Steam. I want to see how long I've been playing this game. Because if it's over 4 hours, then I should have finished it already. Oh, you have pills? Oh. Wait, what are you drawing? I played for 3 hours. The merch store is open? I might just have to buy some merch. Oh, sweet. The soundtrack. Full keychain set. 30 freaking bucks? Jesus. I want that. I want that. I want that. Jeez, these are pretty nice. Do they have any t-shirts? Keychains. Keychains. I might just have to buy that too. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. I get it, man. I get it. Ethely, what are you drawing? I asked that earlier, but you didn't respond. I don't understand. Why is it Minecraft? That's pretty funny. It's really freaking funny. 9/11 bad video output low. Oh wow, okay, it's pretty healthy. No data, no active stream, 906, no active stream. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, it's like Jesus, I'm spacing out so bad. I need to get back on track. Alright. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing that is different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Series always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, show some decency. Oh, come on. Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much of you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Shiori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Whew. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. You just avoided my question. How dare you? And like you're disobeying me. You cannot do that. Like how dare you, Monica? Okay, how freaking dare you? You can't just dodge my questions, man. I don't understand. Why do girls always avoid me? I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sora will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, Yuri, you can, question mark. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Shiori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder when she's not around. And I have like an itch in my throat, and I can't make it go away. Okay. Okay, I just made it go away by making weird noises with me throat. Okay. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Johnny. The one person who is the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me come out as well. I would be really happy. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna help, gonna give you a choice, and you should be sitting on your butt anyway. That Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle all the baking on your own. Your boy may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Frick! Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Johnny to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle this down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to your boy to decide. I mean, Johnny to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just broke my ID. You know, I'm gonna just have it sideways. I just like ripped it and it broke. Now it's facing sideways and it's retarded. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Your boy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you? Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. You can't put this kind of pressure on me. Like, for real. I don't understand. I don't know why you think I'm capable of doing this. I'm only just a small child. Hold on. I don't understand. You can't. Okay. Ooh. Alright, yo, it's working again. I think. Possibly. I don't know. Okay, it's working. There we go. It worked out. Oh my god, there's 4 people watching. Oh my god. Oh, hi Michael. How is you? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, Michael. My ID is sideways, so did you yes, I did. Okay. You had it. There you go. Yeah, it's working. It is. Okay. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna go with good old. No. Ah! Man, she's just creepy. She's a bit persistent. She the word around school is that she's kind of a bitch. And then there's Yuri. Yuri seems pretty straightforward. You know, I'm gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping out Yuri then, Johnny? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle you'll be able to handle the baking yourself, right? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Johnny? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. Okay. I don't really know why Johnny picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monique and I are also aback by Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words trying to cheer someone up. When she already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. Ugh. But I begin to understand what Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making things a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. So I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your home since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Johnny. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help because that's all I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was going to look forward to it. This is the chance I have to make something happen between us. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't been coming over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Shari's room is a mess as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had 4 years ago. I mean, that she had for 4 years. That she's had for 4 years now. Jesus, I cannot read. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see your... aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. Hold on, wait. Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. You know too well. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, you boy. Johnny. Well, why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. Johnny. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Johnny? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done it. I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried every little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Johnny. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, you boy. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Johnny. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day, that makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Johnny. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Johnny, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for it is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad at it if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Johnny. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sarah shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, frick. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye and Sayori exits her home. Wait, what? I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Okay. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I don't think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much about I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything, right? I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Well, I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrists, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she keeps track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lightings or aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. God, my head itches so bad. Hold on. All right. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things over for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and one cylinder-shaped object. Yuri, if that's what I think it is. You dirty bastard. A wooden cylinder-shaped object. You better not. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh. Good job, Yuri. You're not a dirty bastard. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you could change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout out a small hole on the top. Thank you. Hold on, wait, what? When we get to the spooky. Oh no. Oh no. Why is the screen black? Never mind. Who knows? Probably because there isn't an image of who's playing, so they can't draw them hugging. Huh. Yeet. Honestly, that whole moment right there just hit me harshly. Jeez. Johori, lol. Johori, what? Oops. Jory, Johnny and Yuri. Jesus, Michael, why? Oh God, you don't have some. Don't have that mind, Johnny. Yuri isn't dirty. You just have a dirty mind. Lol. Those things. Oh, just wait. Why? Why should I just wait? I don't understand. All right. Wow. That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Alright. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using the paper for folding origami. Then why'd you ask me to get some freaking origami paper? If I'm not gonna do origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and to create a doorway curtain. Jesus, I'm yawning so much. I apologize. It's just like 11:30. So, you know, your boy's a bit tired. I woke up early this morning. I fell asleep at like 2. And I got I fell asleep at like probably 12:30 to 1. I woke up at like 9. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. Then we could fasten the paper onto the ribbons. To create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Jesus, that line was weird. You know, good old you gets intense. Very intense. I bet she does. God, I hate myself. Alright, Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed? Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's the marker, Johnny. You can write any characters you want. It'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. So sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Shoes, get out of the way. Go away, shoes. You can't be here. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. She reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. I have a more beautiful pocket knife. It's rainbow, and it's rainbow, and it's beautiful. It's sharp as crap though. It is very sharp. My knife is very sharp. It's like weirdly sharp. The silver handle has what the fuck do these words mean? The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird, but Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. What is that? What is that? I don't know. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Are you now? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. What? Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Johnny! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Whoa. Hold on. So, the thing is, how would you know that it cuts through skin like paper? Because I remember in one of her earlier, poems, it says, and you pull like something like a sleeve down to cover it, and now she's into knives, and then she says it can cut through skin like paper. So that's like that. This has something to do with self-harm, I feel, because I don't know. I might be wrong, but you know, it's whatever. Okay. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I can feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. That's awkward. That's an awkward situation right there. Just imagine, like, one of your closest friends, who is a girl, if you have any friends that are the opposite sex, even if you don't identify as a male or female, whatever you are, the person of the opposite body parts. Just imagine them doing that. That is just weird. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Johnny! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's if not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Johnny. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look at it, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. I think that rhymes. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the papers. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do this. What do you think you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kind of watercolor paint tablet. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. What? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than filled sized glass. What are bathroom cups? Is that like a thing in Japan? Where they have bathroom cups? I mean, I don't have a bathroom cup. I'm not complaining if the Japanese people do. If that's like a big thing there, and like everyone has one, I'm not judging. I've just never heard of a plastic bathroom cup. I always just use little kids' cups for the bathroom. Like, you know, those like different like those single color little plastic cups. Yeah, that's what I used. Yeah. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back into my room. Yuri. Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly and rolling her sleeve, pulling you back over her arm. See, now this is also just weird. Again, it's like she was just looking like, what if she cuts herself? No. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I'm gonna check the comments real quick, because you know I haven't done that in a while. Try to... Hold on. What? Michael, why?
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Michael, styrofoam cups. I don't think styrofoam cups are a thing. Wait, are styrofoam cups a thing? I'm retarded. I'm like actually stupid. But what are bathroom cups? Oh, just little Dixie cups. All right, that's. That's pretty Gucci. I mean, like. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the pattern of the banner, starting with the colors first sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as color guiding when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I like when I could spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. Aw, Yuri. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. You. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about the things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, that's like literally so basic. Anime girl. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kia. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Oh, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Where? Where? Sorry. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel. I dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down on the floor in front of her. Oh. Oh. Man, that chin is on. She's got a nice jawline. Just look at that point. It's on point. Look at that. Just look at it. Here. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Jesus, okay. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Why? It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the air... Oh, frick! I just held down the spacebar. Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Yeah. Oh! I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural. I bet my nighttime is better. Man, if only you guys could see it. Like, I know that you can. My nighttime is pretty Gucci. I mean, I still suck at drawing, but my nighttime is very Gucci. It's very Gucci. And I drew it at 11 years old. Even though I'm still 12. I mean, even though I'm only 12. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just looking through my old drawings. I want to say old was August of last year. There we go, I found a good one. Yo, Michael, do you remember how good Tommy was at art? I need to burn these. This is so awful. Oh my god. Man, this is so nostalgic. Just looking through my old drawings. I should draw more. I'm gonna draw a lot more. I'm gonna make that my New Year's resolution. One of my New Year's resolutions. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it there, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, man, don't you just love comics? Comments. Good night, peeps. Oh no, Mike, there's only one watching? Who's watching? I want to know who's watching. I would stay. I feel woozy and cranky at the moment, so I'm asleep. No! Emily, are you the only one left? Oh no. Who's watching? Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Sorry for being such... No, it's not your fault. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I should be disappointed. I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean... Oh, you still? Yay. Yay. Okay. But that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me over, for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there was anything else you needed me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we could do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we could go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. With a stumble of words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Johnny. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Eh? Ah. Hi, Johnny. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay. It's okay, Johnny. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you, Sayori. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course, Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Johnny? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is being split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This world would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Johnny. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if that takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Johnny. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Johnny, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. No! 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 Wait. You tweeted me fan art? Okay. Hold on. I don't think I've logged into Twitter in a while, so I might not be logged in. Hold on. Man, I only have 60 followers. Reviewing your email. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Hold on. Well, notifications. Alright. Wait, do you draw on... What are you... Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry if the eye color is right, the hair is funky, I have a weird style for it, and if the skin is off. But yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, like. And retweet. 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 Wait, you oh, I remember that. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. That's nice. Thank you. Well, let me follow you. Where's the follow button? What is this? Okay, good job. Thank you, Ddlc. How did you get that font though? I don't understand how you did that. You know what? See, I don't want to say I love you because that would ruin our relationship. But if I say you'll always be my dearest friend, I don't know what that would do to her. Those voice cracks were on purpose, by the way. You know what? Oh god, this is so difficult. Like beyond. Like, it's just so difficult beyond like belief. Having to do this. Always be my dearest. You'll always be my dearest friend. When you need, what you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise that I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right. I just wanted to go back to the way that it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Johnny. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help. Okay, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd walk into school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going into her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is giant, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Johnny, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. There must be one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but then I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. All of a sudden, I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Johnny. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. The club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Does Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? This makes me really seem like the bad guy here. I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Why is there no music? Okay, so the sound is still working, but there's no music. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. What? It just says get out of my head. Out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? It's named Percent. This is kind of freaking me out. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. You boy? Johnny? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Who's the second person watching? Because I just noticed that there's a second person. You know, I'm gonna just keep the game going. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that after me. I quick up my pace. What? Don't strain yourself. Okay. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Oh God, no. This is... I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What? What? An exception has occurred. File game/script that's character 5.rpy. See traceback text for details. Game/script. I'm just okay. So game/script -chr5.rpy. I just don't know how to react. Come on, load. It told me to search that. And file. Come on, you're almost there. Go on. You're so close. Come on. But sometimes that's the harsh reality of it. No items match my search. File game script. That's how do I? Okay, ch5.rpy. Oh, I put chr5. I'm so stupid. Game script -ch5.py. Nothing. File. not quick access. Documents. Would it be? Desktop? Desktop. Ginger Toggle? Oh, I don't know who that is. Oh, come on, man. Why are you being so slow? I just want to know why. I just want to know why it's not loading. So file. Okay, so file game/script and say traceback text for detail. How do I get to there? So you search. Come on.
For the script chapter 5 RPY file in the game folder, and they weren't able to find it. So a lot of them were thinking that it doesn't exist. Well, I did some looking and I found it, so I'm gonna show you how you can find it. Because if you're like me, you're curious what's on line 307, what exception had occurred there. You want to get access to those RPY files along with all these are archives. So what you would have done is gone to the game folder and noticed that there are no RPY files. Only 4 RPA files. These are archives. RPA stands for Win by Archive, which is
I just want to know how to get to there. I know I'm boring you guys with this, like, tremendously. What? What does that mean? Bro, who are you? Who is Dad's ex? I don't know what Beetle 1 2. I don't know what that is.
Archive format for the Red Fight game.
There's no way for me to see how to do that. Contents. Frick. No items? Come on, man. Game/script. The hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I would know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, and I could have prevented this. How could I? I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. Just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I could reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 What? Is this the end of the game? Oh no. Okay, you know, I'm gonna quit here. Wait, screenshot what? How do you find it? Oh. No. Chrome. Oh yeah, what was that?
You were curious what's on line 307, what exception had occurred there. So what you would have done is gone to the game folder and noticed once we're done unarchiving them and decompiling them. So I actually have these from when I was testing it out earlier, so I'll clear this out so that we can run through this together. And then for all the files in the game, we're going to go ahead and get those back again. So we're going to go to the internet and we're going to get some really cool some Python scripts. But these programs, these Python scripts,
that was something. just want to know who this guy is.
I know, I haven't played this bitch in a long time. I haven't played this shit in like 2 months. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it, dude. Man, I love the fucking loading screen. Fucking pop filter, here it is. Pop filter.
I'm gonna play a little bit more of an uplifting game. I didn't know Ddlc Literature Club would be like that dark. Let's play some Minecraft. It's a very light game. Let's play some Minecraft. So Wit's still down there? No, I killed her. I remember that. I have full armor, right? Yeah, okay. I should finish building this house. Yeah, how much wood do I have originally? I should have enough to finish. Yep, I have a stack and a half. What other foods do I have? Is that it? Wait, oh, hold on, I have some chicken too. Boom. Oh dang, bro, chicken cooks fast. Alright. Let's get some dirt. Frick. Let's get some graphite. Jesus, okay. Okay. Man, don't you just love Minecraft? Minecraft is pretty good. Yeah, I think it's time. Oh, break. I think it's time to go to bed. Invalid program. G Buffer's wedding. I mean, wedding weather. I can't read. I really should like get some of the stuff off me. Like the bones, gunpowder, the coal. I should put there. Boom. Give me that chicken. Alright, I don't need this. These feathers, spider eyes, eggs, sticks, string. Alright, everything is neatly arranged. Except this piece of dirt, but you know, I'm gonna be getting rid of it anyways, so you know, what's the point? Frick. Man, I can't do this. Frick. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. I need to go find some more things. Sayori, wait, what? Oh, dang. Oh, they're shaders. Well, they're free. You just need to get this app thing called Optifine. See, I have a really good computer that can run anything, but for some reason this is even tripping my computer out. See, like, look at this. I'm running it at 14 FPS right now, which even my laptop could do better than that. My laptop wasn't even for gaming. I'm gonna hate these kinds of trees. Boom, boom. Wait. I can't place it down. Oh, that sucks. Man, Minecraft has no logic. It's kind of disorienting. What's up? Why doesn't Minecraft have logic? I mean, like, come on, man. This is supposed to be a realistic game. Just, like, look at how. Like, this is a real man's job. Oh, lumberjack. Whatever the frick they call him. Yeah, lumberjack. Is that it? Yep. Give me my blocks. Man, trees are mean. Hate trees. Alright, you know what? Wait, hold on. Is it a bunch of mods or... Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna end the live. Because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. See you later, fam.